welcome to another episode of the Moneyline Podcast. And today we have a guest who we see 3 times a week, but we actually never actually
see him.
Yeah, we don't really hang out too much.
He's always at the gym.
Yeah, he's always at the gym.
As you can tell.
I'm sure you can tell. But we have Clay on here. And Clay, how do you pronounce your last name properly?
Yeah, so last name is Ardoin. It's from Louisiana. It's a Cajun name.
Ardoin?
Ardoin, like Boudin.
Yeah.
Oh,
I like that.
Like Luling.
Yeah. Ardoin. Cool. I like that.
Are you from Louisiana?
I am from Louisiana.
All right.
Yeah.
What part?
From Lafayette.
Ah.
Yeah.
Lafayette.
Yep.
Yeah.
I grew up in upstate New York, actually, but that's all my roots are in Louisiana.
You go down. Was it noodling when you catch a catfish with your hand?
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Oh, noodling.
Noodling, man. I watch, and that's what they do down there. Them Cajuns, they'll go down there and just snag a fish.
I like how you just turned into Louisiana.
Hey, baby. You know. Hey, baby. New Orleans. I'm trying to get back to New Orleans as soon as I can.
You can understand them.
Swamp people.
I said if you can understand them.
Yeah.
Barely.
They get that twang down there.
No doubt. I got corrected when I was in New Orleans once. The word, what I read was Burgundy, Burgundy. I said it to somebody. They asked me where I was staying. I said, I'm on Burgundy Street. They got confused. And I watched it click. Burgundy.
Burgundy.
Burgundy is what they said.
So I don't even know if this can be aired, but I'm trying to be as sensitive as possible.
Oh, Lord.
No, but when we were there, we go fishing a lot in Venice, and we're down there, and I was like, bro, the guy's last name was like Salazar or something similar to our last name, and I was like, man, are you Mexican? And he was like, I'm coon-ass.
Yeah, coon-ass.
And I was like, that's racist, don't say that.
Yeah, no, that's acceptable.
But it's not. It was acceptable.
What is
that's
coon-ass?
I don't know.
That's just what they call the Cajuns, the deep south down there. You're coon-ass. It's like a term of endearment. Like
You're one of
you
ours.
accept it. Yeah.
I was like, don't say
One
that.
of the people.
But he was
I've heard that also. Like when those fishing towns or
Right.
like those areas,
Like
it's like. You know what? Who's it?
Yeah.
You're
Aren't you supposed to whisper that? You said that awfully loud, bro.
But yeah, I guess that's the thing. So I learned that was my first time down there. Clay, thank you for coming on.
Hey, coon-ass.
No offense taken.
That's acceptable.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna say that to you, sir. You ain't gonna catch me saying that. I'm looking at you. No. It's okay, Ray. You can call me coon-ass. No, I'm not gonna do that.
So Clay, this podcast is called The Moneyline because we love to hear the different ways people make money. We like to talk about sports. And the first thing is we love hearing how people make money, all the different ways people do that. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do for a living and how you make money?
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm a physical therapist by trade. My brother and we started our company. It's called Sculpt You. We own a bunch of physical therapy clinics here in Houston and San Antonio. Opened up our first one in 2018. And what kind of makes us unique and how we kind of separate from the pack is we opened up all of our locations inside of gyms and country clubs and things where we have access to all the equipment. We can teach people, how to stay healthy in the gym and work out without hurting themselves, basically. And if you know anything about typical physical therapy practices, there are a lot of patient mills. They're just kind of, you're a number when you go in, and the big hospital systems, you're seen with 2 or 3 other patients in the same hour. We're a little bit more of a concierge practice where you get one-on-one quality care with a doctor, and that's really how we built our brand here in Houston. It was a slow, long build, but we're kind of a household name, and we kind of took over the fitness community in that way.
Nice.
Awesome.
One of your slogans I see it at the gym all the time, and I thought it really stuck out to me. I mean, to this day, it's like if you don't lift weights or a barbell while doing therapy, you're not treating properly.
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
something like that.
and that's kind of our motto. You know, it's like you need to get back into active movement stuff. A lot of rehab these days is very passive. You just sit on the table. You know, they crack you, they do some soft tissue, and then you're out of there. The real value of getting somebody better long term is teaching them how to move better and improving that type of fundamentals as far as what we do. We do all the manual therapy and the soft tissue. We get people out of pain really quickly, but that's kind of the next level of getting people out of pain is teaching them how to move effectively.
What is that?
Somebody outside.
On
Oh,
heights?
Sounds like we got some
street.
speakers on the
Is
street.
it like a
Is it in the street? That's not even
Yeah.
in the talking about.
like a fucking ice
In our
cream vendor?
in our
It
parking lot?
sounds-
That's what it
sounds
sounds like.
on the
Yeah.
street.
On the heights, they had a
Oh.
system and it was just blaring. Yeah, it's crazy.
So, and it's funny you say that because a lot of doctors have always told me like the most important thing to longevity.
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 Yeah. I'm still hungover from last night. Yeah.
That's our attorney.
I know. Avocado and is movement. Like stay moving. Like stay like that's like they say the most important thing is just keep moving and. I hear that's why a lot of retired people, like whenever they retire, it's because they stop moving.
Yeah,
Well,
absolutely.
they say also cardiovascular
Yeah.
sports are the best thing is like tennis, any type of racket sports.
Low
they're
impact.
really good for
Are you trying to?
longevity as well.
Are you trying to plug your pickleball?
No, I'm not.
Is that what you're doing? Is a
That's
pickleball?
Yeah.
Well, it's good
worked.
you found doctors that told you to move because a lot of it's still it's unbelievable this is still happening. Doctors will tell you to stop doing things and
Yeah.
they'll tell you to just rest and they'll give you a bunch of pain meds and tell you to come back in 6 weeks. If you're lucky, they may send you to physical therapy and they don't tell you that type of stuff. So
Yeah.
it's important to have healthcare providers that understand what it comes back down to is
Yeah.
getting you moving, and that's how the body heals really.
Yeah.
So-
I agree 1,000%. Like I don't want to say anti medication, but it's like get the natural
Yeah.
aspect of it. And,
There's a time and a place for medication.
For sure,
all
absolutely.
that stuff. But
Yeah.
it's the educating and teaching people, this is just a temporary thing, and we need to, get your body on the right track by itself.
I agree. So, what is it that you wish more people knew about your industry that they don't know?
That's a good question. Most people view physical therapy kind of in the old way when you just go there when you have a surgery or something like that. Your grandmother goes and she's just sitting on a table doing clamshells or pulling on a band.
Mhm.
But there's just so much
Reactive.
more. Yeah, there's so much more that our field covers as far as preventative care and things like that. You're getting when you have an injury, particularly a chronic one, you're getting 3 or 4 different doctors telling you 3 or 4 different things, and you don't know what to do. You get confused. You got your aunt that had a similar situation that's telling you her experience that's nothing even close to what you have going on.
Yeah.
So what we do outside of just getting people out of pain is almost like quarterbacking that for them, and teaching them this may be surgical, but we have so many other things that we need to try prior to getting to that point. You get to a doctor's office and they get 5 minutes with you if you're lucky.
Mhm.
They don't
Yeah.
get a full hour with you like we
Yeah,
get 3
yeah.
times a week. So we can really dive in and see how you're doing. Also, just getting a healthcare team around you that follows those principles of being more conservative and having you in mind rather than just kind of wanting to cut on you really early is really
Yeah.
important.
You have a doctor on staff.
What's that?
You all are doctors.
Yeah, so all my therapists, including myself, are doctor level therapists. But with my system that I have all sorts of different types of doctors that I refer out to. That we all kind of communicate together and we can kind of.
And I'm assuming the last option is always surgery, right?
Surgery is not a bad thing. It just needs to be done at an appropriate time where you've done everything that you.
Well, yeah, and I get what you're saying because you're like, and I've seen you with your clients, when you're working out with them and you get to see like all the movements, you get to see it like, oh, well, and we've talked with with our trainer, like, oh, well, this certain workout or whatever hurts, but this one doesn't. So he's like, oh, okay, well then you can actually really point out and pinpoint where the injury or the issue is or whatnot.
A lot of times, people are just chasing pain around the body. They're just symptomatically putting a Band-Aid on things.
Mm-hmm.
The real value of what we do is identifying where that pain generator is, and we do that through a very extensive movement screen and evaluation process where we're looking at 30 different things, and we're making sure, like, hey, this your pain is here, but really it's because you don't move well here.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry to
No,
cut you off, but like, we have like a spiky roller that we use constantly on our back, and I notice when I have tension headaches or something that is up here, it immediate alleviates when I am rolling something further down, a muscle that's tied to that exact same pinpoint. And it's like, so I could rub here, but that's where the pain is, but that's not the source.
It's going to come back every
Right.
single time unless you address where the source
Right.
is.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's really, really important to identify that, or else you're just kind of chasing symptoms through the body, and then you just become, really passive with your treatment. You're just constantly seeking that external source of, feeling good for a little bit.
Yeah, I was going to say, you're going to get that temporary relief.
Yeah, just for a bit, and over time, that temporary relief starts to get less, and then that pain generator starts to get bigger until you address it.
So do you guys do part of your therapeutic things like reflexology and things of that nature too, or?
I'm not totally familiar with the ideology behind reflexology. I think that's more like energy meridians and things like that with acupuncture, but we do anything from spinal manipulation to dry needling to grass and soft tissue work, a lot of joint mobilization stuff. That's the hands-on stuff. And then we put that together into the right type of corrective movement that they need to be doing to solve that exact issue.
Right.
So.
Is dry needling similar to acupuncture?
It's similar in that it uses the same needles.
Okay.
Acupuncture uses energy meridians. It's an old kind of Chinese medicine.
Yeah.
They'll prick you in all different types of places. What we do is we'll attack the actual area.
Okay.
And then whether we're trying to reduce trigger points or increase circulation in that area, it's much more localized to the issue that we're trying to treat.
Very interesting.
Yeah, I had like a knot yesterday behind my scapula, and I was like, I feel like if you just put a needle in there, it would just
Yeah.
It's like
the
air will come out. So
Those needles are magic.
Yeah.
I needle
Really?
a lot of it.
Ooh, I want to try
I
that.
want to do it.
Yeah,
I'm going to tell you,
Set us up.
I know you don't believe in the medicine right up front, but I have a bad back, and so let me tell you,
Fat old bad legs.
I had a bad back.
Man, sometimes you need it.
And I went to this sports medicine doctor at UT, sports med down in Austin, and everybody else wants you to do all these exercises back and forth because I have a pinched nerve in my back, of course. And I went to this doctor. Is the football doctor.
Yep.
And he gave me a shot in my back, and I could barely walk when I walked in.
Yeah.
I was dancing out of there. I was like, why did they just do this every damn time?
Because it's a temporary fix.
I don't give a damn.
Did it come back?
Yeah.
Oh, it came back in.
Yeah, exactly.
But-
So what that does is it opens up a time of a window where the inflammation is less, your
Right.
pain levels are lower.
And then it builds and builds and builds.
So then you can do the right movements to make sure that doesn't go away.
Yeah.
So I send people for injections all the time. You probably got like a steroid shot or
I don't know.
an epidural. Maybe,
I felt like
but-
Jesus hit
Yeah.
my back, and I'm
Yeah,
telling
it
you,
can
I
be
was
really-
right.
It can be really powerful.
I was so
Yeah,
right.
you just-
Like a mother, just touch me, doc. Just shoot me. I'll take that every time. It was amazing. And I'm telling you, I couldn't even stand. He was like, when I first got there, I couldn't stand up straight. I was like leaning over because if I stood up straight, I was in pain.
Yep.
And within seconds after the shot, I was 100% like nothing had ever happened.
It's funny when just to touch on that. A lot of times people will go for that and they'll get that same experience, but they'll just like you, they'll have that pain. It'll come back and they'll be like, oh, I'll just go do
it
that
again.
And they don't get the same relief as they
Damn.
get the second.
It's like drugs.
You know.
It's never as good as that first
Never get that
time.
first time.
And it's true. There's some physiological things why that is true,
Right.
And some of it is just your experience the first time, and your build up to getting the relief.
The relief was
You
so
know?
amazing
Yeah.
that you built it up in your head.
Yeah. So I mean, it doesn't mean it's not happening, but there is part of that that's happening too.
I blame him.
So what do you think?
So Ray's like, did you bring some shots?
Did you? Are they in your car? Are they in your car? Hit me up, bro. Hit me up, bro. Shoot me.
In your experience, what do you think as far as the different techniques that you've used for people? I'm assuming like there's things that work better for a lot of people, but what have you seen has like the best results, like dry needling, or I'm thinking in my head, I've tried Graston's, cupping. I've done all kinds of stuff. I didn't really get the cupping, but I've tried everything.
Some people, they just gotta have a lot of tools in your tool belt.
Yeah.
Some people, they come in just like they really want that. They think that's gonna work for them. Put some cups on them, they feel better.
Yeah.
Whether it's happening.
Or psychological.
I think it's psychological.
I don't do a lot of cupping myself, but I will if they.
But it's cupping more like blood flow and like.
It's more of a stimulus to the area,
right.
So you're physically
pulling
pulling the skin, so your brain can only take so much input at the same time. Same reason why e-stim works. Those little pads. If you put that on a painful area, it's like your brain is receiving input that there's pain there, but then it gets this, there's a jolt here too. So it can only process pain and something at the same time. So that it kind of confuses the brain in that moment. And cupping does something similar. It stimulates the area enough for it to
feel something.
We call that the major pain effect.
But then you can move.
You want me to take your mind off that pain?
Interesting.
Then break an arm.
Break a finger.
But to go back to what we had asked, it just kind of depends on what the issue is that they're coming in for.
Okay.
I don't do the same thing for everybody. It just some people need a little bit more hands-on manual stuff to feel better, so I can get them to do the stuff I want them to do. Some people come in and they're ready to rip, and we just kind of get right into corrective exercises and things like that. And that's the end goal, is to get there, and then you kind of keep them on a maintenance program and kind of keep them, ready to go.
Cool.
I think the key to it is always being proactive versus reactive, right? Like just
that's
people.
that's
I think
great.
that's the thing. Like you always think like, oh, you hurt yourself, go to physical therapist, you go somewhere to rehab or do whatever. But
if your body
we
was
should
already in,
do like we
in
do
the
in cars, like
condition.
to get maintenance, to go and do
get
these
checked
things,
out a little bit,
or go to a chiro, go get a massage.
so when the injury
which
happens,
we should do.
it hits you differently.
Exactly.
Your body's already.
Yeah, you can do everything 100% correctly. You can work out right. You can eat correctly, and still have injuries and still have pain. It's just knowing what to do early on before it becomes an injury. So you just, like you were saying, be more proactive.
Yeah.
Once you start to feel something, you have the right resources and you know where to go.
Yeah.
I picked up my 40-pound baby girl the other day and I tweaked my back. I'm serious. I was like, I call it my back strap. It was like right across the middle of my back. I turned like this. I don't know what a back spasm feels like, but I would assume that that's what it was. Huh? I was like, oh my gosh, my back. I couldn't even get up. It was only like a certain movement.
Old dad stuff.
Dad stuff. Sorry.
So no. So one of the other questions I wanted to ask you was, I'm sure you have a lot of them because we deal with this stuff all the time. But what is it about your industry that frustrates you the most? You can pick any of them that you wish people knew about.
Yeah, we could be here all day on that side of things, talking about just healthcare in general, in the system. But we won't dive in there too much. But I would say probably the most frustrating thing is having this service and people not knowing about it. They will go and get physical therapy elsewhere, and they say that they've tried PT, and they really have not gotten quality care. And that's on the system, it's not on the patient. They are doing the things that they're trying to do, and at the recommendation of their doctor, they'll go for a month of really crappy PT.
They go to a
and
quack.
then they come back, and then it's surgery time because it didn't work.
Yeah.
But that's not the reason it didn't work, is because they didn't get evaluated properly, they didn't get the one-on-one time. So.
And you would think that healthcare and insurance-wise, like they would want you to go this route before surgery is so expensive.
There's a lot of money in
everything ties back to.
It's all about that, and particularly with what you guys do. We treat some personal injury clients, and as soon as patients get that tag that it's a personal injury case, care goes like this. Their quality of care goes down. They're viewed as a less valued patient for some reason.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what we've gotten ahead of in in that world is we still treat everybody one-on-one, full hour doctorate level physical therapy sessions, and really listen to them, and that's why people are getting better.
I think that's a common frustration for both of our fields, because insurance is beyond frustrating for us. Dealing with them, the things that we see every day, the fact that once they find out it's a personal injury, it is a lesser, like that thing is tagged, and people don't want to see them, people don't want to treat them, like it's unfortunate, and the worst part about it is the general public has no idea about it, like none, until it happens.
Until they've gone through it,
Yep, and your clients, I'm sure you've experienced it, they get put into that mill for treatment where they're just a number, they get put on a table.
Yeah.
They're in a little crap place off of I-10 going 3 times a week, getting no quality care.
Filling out a form that says I did this.
They're not getting better, and that, to me, that's just unacceptable in treating somebody like that. It's their time. I value people's time.
Yeah.
And you're telling someone to come out of their day to come see you for treatment and stuff like that. It's not just the session. It's like they're leaving their life, their job. Like, you need to respect that.
Yeah.
No, I tell people all the time, like, look, you have to want to get better. Obviously you have injuries, you have pain, you have discomfort. Want to go, and we want you to get better. So that time is very crucial, and take advantage of it, because we need you to get back to 100%. And as long as you're willing to do that, then we're willing to do what we can do for you.
Yeah, and it's a reflection on you guys too, the health care that they're getting.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and I what's unfortunate is, for them it's an ICD code, right? Or it's like a CPT code. And if you bill that code, this is all we're going to consider for that. But your level of care sounds like it's way more exponential than someone else that's just billing that same code.
That's billing that code.
Right. And so you can't argue with the insurance. They're
But
like,
they put everybody on the same playing field.
This is the code they billed, and you're like, but I don't feel any better, and I'm not,
Yeah. It's unfortunate that, and like, as much as I think about it, like when we have, and that's the other thing too, is half of our clients are uninsured. And that's the part where we have to get creative, and then insurance companies, the first thing they ask is, well, who sent you to this doctor? I'm like, well, they're not insured. What are they supposed to do? How are they supposed to get
They're not
treatment?
getting referrals.
Yeah, so I was going to ask you about that as well. So do you do a lot of personal injury business, or are you trying to? Or do you want
I mean,
or?
we're trying to grow. I mean, Roe is. We're growing location wise. Like, so we have 6 locations here in Houston and 2 in San Antonio.
Okay.
Currently.
What's the name of the location?
I need to put you on my map.
What's the name of the locations in San Antonio?
Well, it's called Sculpt You. It's my company name.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's like this.
So I'll
You.
That's right.
It's right here.
If you ever forget.
Right here.
Hey, put that up
Hey,
there.
man, listen.
Hit me on the mouth,
Let's stop the gun show, man. Put that thing away,
Before we
dude.
came in, we were like, we forgot to tell you this is a shirtless podcast. Come on, take it off, right? Only you though, not us.
No shit. Let's put the guns away, man.
We're waiting on
No
you
violence.
over here.
No violence.
I can't see from here.
Yeah, really? A second ago, you were asking him questions. Hey, so tell me about your business.
Cranking her neck.
Oh, hey.
Too far.
So PI, yeah. So,
Yeah. Anyway, we're growing, and I've been in the PI space for about 5 years now. And,
Okay.
We've got our network of, like I said, quality care, other providers too. Where we are limited by the state of Texas with the things we can do as far as like referring out for imaging and things like that. But I have doctors and things that I will send to that are easy to work with the law firms that we do work with, and
Cool.
So it's a nice ecosystem, and everyone kind of communicates, and it's pretty easy.
I got a question, because a lot of times, we deal with MDs, chiropractors, orthopedics, pain management doctors. Do you guys have like the records? Do y'all keep like every session you guys have with the client? Do y'all keep a report or records for that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's the same thing that what chiropractors would do, I guess.
Sure.
Most people know the PI space for referring to chiropractors, because a lot of them can again, they can send out for imaging. And
Sure,
things like
sure.
that. But we do everything that they would do
Yeah.
outside of just that.
And do you guys make referrals also?
Yeah, so I mean, we can, like I said, we have our ecosystem with, we can send them to
To the doctor.
to the
who will
doctors
then-
who will get the scripts for us. And
Got it.
Cool.
You know, it kind of just it adds one little step, unfortunately, because again, we can't send directly to MRIs,
Sure,
but I can
sure.
go doctor to MRI.
Gotcha,
Let's
gotcha.
get our referrals that way.
You might be Vince's new favorite person.
No shit.
I've already known.
Stop,
Vince and
stop,
Ray's, yeah.
stop smiling at him.
So-
Stop smiling.
No,
at him.
man, that's I really appreciate you telling us about that. It's always interesting to hear other aspects of this side of the business, and it's cool because I honestly I don't really deal with the space. Vince is the one who usually like sends people wherever they need to go.
Yeah.
But hearing this, like I really was fond of the fact that you said you respect people's time, because I'm a big proponent of that. Like I hate wasting people's time, and I hate getting my time wasted.
It's,
and
it's
just
the worst.
yeah,
It's
so-
the most disrespectful thing, in my opinion. It's just
I agree.
the lack of attention to that stuff is
Consideration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree. Well, I appreciate that. We are going to move on to greener pastures and talk about sports. So last week, how did your Cowgirls do?
That's rude. They didn't win.
It was the same. We're still talking about the
it's the
same
same
game.
week.
Oh, it was the same.
It's the
week.
same
Oh,
week.
'cause
We
they
have-
played first.
So they lost.
We played.
That's right.
Clay, are
Just-
you a sports fan?
You know, I tell you.
I watch
I tell
a
you.
lot of sports, anything that's on, but football is my passion.
College?
So
All right.
Mostly,
Let me-
mostly college,
Ah!
but
I love
professional
LSU.
for sure.
Yeah. LSU fan?
I'm an
So
LSU guy,
yeah,
Did
that
you
being
play
said.
I
Wait, wait.
played college football.
I just want to.
Oh,
Hey,
really?
hold on, Ray. What position?
He just don't want me to say.
I was running back.
Dude,
The running back. Another running back.
I was gonna say
Another running back. Another college running back.
Yeah.
2 weeks in a
He
row.
played for U of H, and we could not believe it.
He was,
Oh, really?
And he said he was a running back.
He
We all
was
looked
5'1",
around.
300 pounds, and I was like,
Yeah,
That's for you,
Running
Celine.
I was
You better be quick.
I was the starting running back of the U of H.
Yeah. Good for him, man. If that's true.
That's what he
Said
said.
Death Valley, huh?
I believe you.
Yeah,
I believe
right.
you. I believe
Yeah,
you.
so I appreciate that.
I'm gonna sit Salim next to you, and I'm gonna say, so running backs. Tell us
We can
about your
talk- I know
experience
we
in
can talk all
college.
day about that.
there's a very big difference in stature between.
He was here last night. You remember?
Yeah. Oh, I should have brought that up last night.
That's funny.
So LSU is playing Florida this weekend. LSU's ranked number
I was going to
3.
say, what's ranked?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
they hopped up pretty drastically after Clemson lost. I mean, there were some big losses that week one.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
Some big teams dropped down, so LSU probably got more of a jump than they should have.
But didn't
Because
Florida
Clem-
lose also?
They
Florida
lost.
Florida lost.
Yeah.
They're 1-1. So
I mean, Clemson is. I mean, that was a pretty big win week one, but week two, Clemson also didn't play well. So now you're kind of seeing maybe that wasn't such a huge win for LSU. But they're 2-0 coming into that
that's
game.
nice.
So.
you know it's in LSU, and the weird part for me is that they're only favored by 7.
Who did they play?
Who they- Florida. Florida or Florida State?
I think just the
Florida.
name Florida.
I think the name
says
Florida.
In
something.
Death Valley.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I mean it's it's always a punching match.
what's
for
that?
those two
Quarterback's name Nussmeyer or
teams. Yep.
This is his third year.
LSU all day.
What's that?
He's a junior.
I think so. Yeah.
I'll pick LSU taking that.
Yeah,
taking
I
that
like
spread.
Nussmeyer's-
Yeah,
Nussmeyer's a good
I would
quarterback.
take the spread on that. I might buy it down to 6.5.
They're gonna win by 7.
Just to get the touchdown.
I agree. Buy that half point down just to cover it. Yeah, I agree.
I missed
Lou?
my.
I
I
think
missed
it's
my
crazy
college
that
pick
you
last
can
week.
buy points down when you bet.
Well, yeah. I mean,
What does that change in the money
It's
line?
It alters it.
by
Yeah.
it's like minus.
It
Dramatically.
depends. It's always different.
Yeah.
So it's usually
Like if it's minus 110, it'll go to minus 120.
Yeah.
Or
Right.
Or plus 110, plus 120.
You know, every week we should make a bet, like an actual bet, with our guest.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
Oh, like
I'm
on
down.
your...
I'm down.
Right now?
We got to make a lock first. We haven't figured out the lock yet.
Our lock
That
last
was a-
week
that was
hit.
Our lock did hit
I
last
try
week.
not. I
Oh,
try
yeah.
not to bet as a fan. You know?
Yeah.
Right,
Oh, you
never
can't.
bet with your heart.
I
never
never-
bet with your heart.
Guilty, right
Yeah.
here.
I know, that's why I just gave up.
I was a fool, and I did that week when I really wanted Texas to win.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was just like
You're talking to
heartbreak.
Horned
That
fans
was
over
that was sad to see.
This is the king of chasing unicorns right here.
I was just looking at
Yeah,
that.
he will pick all of the underdogs and then
And
then over.
and Texans to win the Super Bowl.
10-team parlay,
10-team
all underdogs.
and over. Did I win?
And then miss it by
I
one.
didn't fucking
Yeah.
win, dude. What's wrong with you?
They've kind of screwed me twice. The first week, and then they pulled all their starters, and then they didn't cover the spread last week.
Yeah, I
It
was
was
kinda
like
scared the
30,
first half.
38
Yeah.
or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
They won
yeah.
by like 32.
Oh, God.
My God.
Did the Texans win last week?
Oh yeah, they
No,
played.
Texas.
No, I'm asking did the Texans.
Oh, the
No.
no,
Yeah, so
who's the next
the
one?
Texans
Oh,
lost.
you're
They-
just
they
bringing
look-
it
they
up
look- they look
again.
pretty-
Calm
pretty-
down,
They did.
Cowboy
They
fan.
did. My next one is this is just an interesting game to me. They're both ranked, but it's Texas A&M at Notre Dame.
Oh,
Notre Dame
but-
lost their first game.
They did, but they look
Yeah.
good. Their young
Yeah,
their young
I don't
quarterback started turning it on.
Yeah,
A&M looked all that great.
and Notre Dame is favored by 6.5.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
would take
trust.
that.
I don't trust
I would
A&M.
say- I would
Yeah.
take I
I
would
would take
take
that.
Notre Dame.
I would take Notre Dame on that too.
With the points, you're giving them. You're saying
I'll
they're going to
take
win by a
6.5
touchdown.
points, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's in
In Notre Dame.
In Notre Dame.
Indiana?
Indiana.
Yeah,
They played Ohio State really
In
well.
Indiana.
yeah,
In
I agree.
Indiana.
I think I'll take Notre Dame.
You take
Okay,
Notre
who
Dame
else?
Or not Ohio State.
Can I buy it now?
to what?
3.
You're on the record, so
6.
It's like a half point.
6.
Yeah.
It's at 6.5.
Well, I think they'll win by 2 field goals. That'll get a push.
So
5.5.
6. So you're looking for a push.
Push.
Okay. And this is my last college game. Again, interesting game. Number 6 Georgia at number 15 Tennessee. Georgia is favored by 4
Where
I
they play?
would probably take the
in
Bulldogs.
Tennessee.
That home field
The
changes
changes
it.
The
That home
volunteers.
field changes
Volunteers.
The
things.
Volunteers.
So they're expecting it to be a close game.
Yeah. I mean,
Tennessee's
minus
ranked
4.
15.
Alabama is not.
Georgia.
We're not talking
I'm sorry.
Yes, Georgia.
Georgia's not what they were last year, but
No.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm
did they win? Did they win the
Tennessee on that
title?
one.
I think I'm taking Tennessee.
I might.
So it's an
I might
upset.
parlay that and do like a money line Georgia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'll take Tennessee to cover. Not win, cover.
Was it 3?
4. I think it'll be a close game.
They can stay with them.
It'll be close for
Yeah.
sure.
I'm with
They
you.
have that quarterback now from, I guess they switched, right? So the kid that Tennessee had went to UCLA, and the kid from UCLA went to Tennessee. Yeah. So I think I'll take Tennessee to cover.
Sure.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I got one more. Sorry. One more game because this team's scrappy. They're always scrappy. But it's South Florida, number 18, against Miami, number 5. Both of them are undefeated.
Yeah.
Miami's expected to win by 17.5.
No.
I got South Florida covering that
Covering easy.
all day. I just think they've always been a scrappy team.
Yeah. They. I think that is a 2-score game.
Yeah.
Miami is going to win that for sure.
Yeah, Miami will win. I just don't think it'll be.
Yeah, 17.5 is.
What
I
was
think
it?
that's really
How did they
inflated.
play in the first 2 games?
What's that?
How did South Florida play in the first 2 games?
They're 2-0.
Oh, give me South Florida.
That's what I thought too.
17.5?
Yeah.
That's
A lot of points.
That's
That
a
is a
bunch
lot.
of
It
points.
is a
Where
lot
they
of
playing?
points.
In Miami.
That would probably come.
It's still South Florida.
I know.
It's the same thing.
I know.
This ain't Michigan.
Miami's offense looked electric. Though,
Yeah, they
last couple weeks.
Isn't it
They-
crazy how the quarterback
That guy that came from Georgia.
Georgia?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was firing.
Yeah, no, I agree.
You're not going to ask about Texas?
I mean, they're playing UTEP.
Yeah, it's gonna be. Yeah, it's gonna be.
It's like,
it's hard. It's hard
who
to
was
gauge
it?
those lines
San
that are
Jose
30.
State?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. I mean, if we have to talk about Texas winning that one, we got a
It's
problem.
like they're playing Concordia.
Well, we could talk about.
Why you gotta
Were you
bring his
running
alma
back
matter into this?
I was a running back in Concordia. we didn't even have.
back to
You're running back.
We didn't even have a football team. That's how small Concordia is. We don't have a football team.
Oh man! All right, so
Who's your NFL team play?
I mean, now that I've been here, this is my home base now. I'm a Texans guy.
Okay.
Yeah. Like to see him do well.
I have I want to talk about this game because I am going to pick personally this game, the Browns and the Ravens. Browns are favored by 11.5. I think the Browns are going to just destroy
the Browns.
The Browns and the Ravens.
The
I think the Ravens are going to destroy.
Oh, they're going to cry after coming off that loss. That offense looked.
That's what I said. And they're home. They're mad. They're like.
Those
I think all these teams.
They should have won that game. That
was dirty.
No.
I'm gonna tell you. Same thing I'm gonna told you. I'm gonna say the same thing I told you.
Here comes Grandpa Ray.
Same thing I told you last week. Divisional games are problem games. That is their divisional rival. The Browns and the Ravens don't like each other, and you're gonna see them play them rough. They're gonna get hit hard. I'm telling you. They don't like each other.
I believe you.
11.5 points.
You're taking the.
I'm just doing Ravens money line. I'm not even.
Oh yeah,
Ravens. I mean,
the Ravens will
like
win.
minus 2,000.
No joke.
Yeah,
right.
You're gonna win.
You can win. You're gonna win $1. Good luck at it. 2,000.
You and everybody else.
Yes, the Ravens will win, but to win by 12 points is a lot.
So you don't think it? You got the Browns covering?
Give me Browns covering.
Okay.
Who's their quarterback? Deshaun or Flacco?
Who knows? It don't matter.
Who cares?
It doesn't matter.
Josh McCown.
Their offense is going to be a problem. Their defense is not terrible.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's move on to the unimportant team. The Giants and the Cowboys are playing.
Cowboys heavy.
Giants, baby.
Go ahead.
Russell Wilson.
Take Giants. Take Giants. Go ahead.
Cowboys are favored by 4.5. It's a divisional game.
It's a divisional game.
They're gonna win by 5. They're gonna win by 5.
They didn't look bad week 1.
Hey, they looked great. They looked hella
against the Eagles.
way better than the Texans looked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Dak was like healthy, lost some weight, running around.
He was
throwing
running.
passes.
He was.
Man, I think they're Super Bowl bound.
Super Bowl.
Chill. Now, when they do, if they do go, I want you to rewind this tape that he said that should them sorry jokers go. I want you to remember. I'm gonna say, thank
Super
you,
Bowl
Vinny.
bound, baby.
Thank you, Vinny.
Yeah. That's for you,
But
Russ.
I think that the Cowboys will win by 7 points. They're gonna cover.
I think they'll cover that one.
They'll cover that.
I will take the Cowboys money line on that. I think they're going to win.
What's the money line on it?
I don't know. Doesn't say.
Yeah.
It's minus 118.
Then I would just take the money line.
I'm sorry.
Not the money line. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Minus 230.
Yeah.
I was about to ask if it was a home game, but that's
minus
dumb
118.
question,
I'm taking that.
Yeah. I agree.
Cowboys are at home every week.
I know.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so I'll pick. I'm going to talk about the Texans and the game. I think is the game of the week, but Buccaneers and Texans.
It's here Monday night.
Texans are favored by 2.5.
Yeah, that's tough watching them week 1.
Probably.
I mean, they look
I
poor.
I would have said I would have taken.
Was there a single
I feel like I want
touchdown?
to take.
No, right?
I feel like I want to take Mayfield on that. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
What's the spread?
2.5.
I really like Mayfield as a quarterback.
Yeah, I do
He's
too.
just
Man.
He's
He's
favoring
baller.
you know
the Bucks.
Yeah.
Remember
he's
when Nestor?
motivating. He's just a good guy to get behind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember what
Nobody
Nestor
likes
Sling
him.
said?
Right.
Remember?
They're teasing you.
You take that 2.5, the plus
Yeah.
2.5, like whenever it says minus 2.5, you take the opposite every time.
But it's 4. You said 4?
No, it's 2.5.
2.5.
It's exactly the
That's
next
the sweet spot. Yeah.
And
So his suggestion would be to go Texans.
No.
Oh, go
Bucks.
Go
Other
Bucks.
way.
Go Bucks.
They said every time they do the 2.5, it's Vegas like tempting you to take that. They're like,
Yeah.
but it's because they think that you're going to go the other. That's why you go the other way. So
Interesting.
I'm going to take the Bucks money line on that.
Give me
That's
Bucks
it.
money line. Give me
Don't
Bucks.
think with your heart.
Bucks with the
Vince.
points.
Don't think with your heart.
Bucks are gonna win by a field goal.
I'm just so
That's 3.
optimistic, you know.
It's early.
I know it's early
It
too.
is.
Saturday
First
optimism.
home game Monday night.
No,
It's
no,
true.
no.
Fired up.
Believe in your team.
Texans money line.
There you go.
Okay.
All right,
There
with
you go.
babe.
There you go.
Texans money line.
Okay.
Y'all are letting love destroy your destroy your
Destroy
money,
me.
destroy your wallet,
destroy myself,
destroy
it's
your.
gonna be love.
That's right.
Plato?
He
What's
said
that? I said
Bucks.
Bucks. I said
Okay.
Bucks, yeah.
And the last
lucky.
one we have here is the Eagles at the Chiefs.
Oh,
And-
Super
Oh,
Bowl
Super Bowl
rematch.
rematch. Yeah.
Super Bowl rematch. The Eagles are favored by 1.5 in Arrowhead.
Wow.
Fly, birds, fly.
Damn it. You're gonna make me go.
Yeah, I gotta
Birds.
take Eagles. But then you got the Chiefs starting 0-2.
Yeah.
That's kind of unheard of.
Yeah, it's
You know?
gonna,
Andy Reid.
you're gonna hear it now.
That's
Rome fell too.
that's a
All
tough.
empires
That's a
fall.
tough. It's a tough start
Nothing
for the
lasts
Chiefs.
forever.
Yeah, that's a
You
tough
get,
one.
you get the Super
Nothing
Bowl
lasts
I love
champs
Andy
coming into
Reid.
your
I know.
after with a game under their belt. I think Eagles put that together.
Dual downtown repeating champ.
Dual
Plus, you got-
downtown
You got that
defending
guy that
champ.
dislocated. He's out for that game.
Oh,
Worthy?
Worthy's out.
God damn, he's a
Worthy's out. Yeah.
He's a big
Take him out,
part of that offense.
Yeah.
He's quick.
And they get that the spitter back in
Yeah, he's back. Eagles
the
got the
spitter is back
Yeah.
in
They're not
Eagles.
running. That guy.
That's a-
That's just a trash move.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
You'll never
Super-
respect that guy ever again.
Oh,
But
yeah.
he does jam up the middle there. You know.
Oh, absolutely. He
He's
lost.
a big-
Immature with
he's-
no class.
He'll
Yeah.
never outlive that.
I think that was his thing coming out of college too. Like he was like a one of
Trashy
those,
player.
like, well, just his conduct. Like you don't. What
I'm
was it
surprised,
No
called?
sports.
I'm surprised the Cowboys didn't trade for him.
Sure,
Probably
yeah.
will.
Yeah.
It's only his second year, so I'm sure.
Oh, he spit. Give it to
There's
us.
time.
We'll
Didn't
take
he,
it.
didn't he
No,
kill,
that's
he
not
killed
only is it-
somebody in a car?
Yeah,
accident?
car crash. Yeah, somebody died.
He
Yeah,
was
he killed
racing
somebody.
and he killed.
Kill somebody, yeah.
Come
Friend in the
on.
Yeah.
car.
Yeah,
But he was like
Yeah.
was he from Georgia or Alabama?
He was
Same thing.
I think it was Georgia.
Yeah.
Georgia.
same
Yeah.
thing.
Same.
He
Same
dropped
thing.
from like a top 5 to like a top
From
50.
Georgia.
That's why he
You
dropped.
mean 20? Right.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
dropped.
yeah.
I mean, no teams wanted to touch him. You know.
But that's the kind of that you're right. That's the kind of shit like that's what you're going to be known
And that's
for.
the first thing you do.
Yeah.
Is you
Literally,
spit on somebody, you don't get to
6
play.
seconds
Before
in.
even a
Yeah.
play.
You
even
didn't.
have-
You didn't play a
Lord.
play. How'd you get thrown out?
I think he got fined like 58 grand or something.
You fight on your day
Yeah, you
off.
got fouled on the day off. Did you even play?
God
No, I
damn.
got kicked out. You said you didn't play.
Oh man, I don't know who to take on this game.
I'm Eagles.
Eagles.
What's the spread?
Spread is 1.5 Eagles.
That's nothing.
Money line
They're saying
is
that-
minus
they're
125
saying-
for the Eagles, plus 105 for the Chiefs.
They're saying that the Eagles are going to win. That's what they're
Yeah.
betting.
everyone's gonna pick the Eagles on it. That line will move. Probably
Yeah,
too,
but he's right. That means the Chiefs are going to go 0-2.
So
So
yeah, you just don't see that out of the Chiefs.
that
But,
don't mean nothing.
you don't.
yeah,
but-
not when you got 18 games.
Now, to be fair, I don't think that the Eagles are as strong as everybody thinks they are. They're very strong. They have a solid team.
Yeah.
They have solid wide receivers, a solid quarterback. But if the best you can put on my Cowboys is a 4-point victory,
Yep.
you're going to have a tough time.
My
AJ
Cowboys.
Brown only had one catch
Yeah.
for 6 yards.
Yeah.
They're going to change
I
it.
think that-
They didn't
They're
even
gonna-
use them. Like
they're gonna
they
change
were
it.
just-
Did the other
were
part,
so
did the other
stacked.
wide receiver catch a ball?
Devontae?
I mean, they were.
No, Devontae caught one.
Yeah. Who was the other
I
guy?
forget how they scored a lot.
Get his name. Both they have two
Well, they
lives.
use their running backs a lot as receivers.
Yeah, because they got Saquon.
Saquon
Yeah.
and Hurts. I mean, how do you?
how do you
can't,
do that,
can't stop that
Yeah,
offense.
I don't know.
I blame the
I'm
Giants.
going Eagles.
Yeah.
That,
Still
that
blame the
offense
Giants
is
for that.
electric.
Yeah.
It
They have
is.
so much talent on that team.
Yeah.
So we'll see. It's going to be a pick 'em. Is basically what
You're
they're
taking.
I think I'm gonna pick the Eagles.
Good pick.
Yeah.
Lou, Andy Reid, or
Andy Reid's her main crush, by the way.
I'm gonna stand by my man.
Andy Reid.
Hopefully he'll show up.
Andy Reid.
I really like him as a coach. He makes really good play calls.
He does. He does.
he's very
think he's
innovative.
not scared.
and
I think
yeah.
he looks like your dad.
And he
You
looks like my dad. I have a daddy issues, but I'm in a good way. Old white man with a mustache.
That stash is
Love
rocking.
him. Another
You know
rock.
what? I think Andy Reid's going to win. He's not even playing this week.
Ray, what'd you say?
I said Eagles, but I think it's just a pick 'em, but I'm going to go with the Eagles. And I hate to say that because they're in my division. I need them to lose. I was so happy the Commanders lost last night. Lose, bitches.
Yeah, they
Get
look
my.
bad.
They just look like they-
2 weeks in a row. They
Yeah.
I hate that. I really hate that the Packers look as good as they look.
Yeah.
They're
They're
a
good.
problem.
People are saying
They
they're
look great.
Super Bowl
That Jordan Love
contenders.
kid was.
Yeah, they look
He
good.
They
started to
look
put together.
really good.
Yeah. Vinny?
Eagles.
Wow. So I stood by you.
Spread
You
my-
can't stand by me. Huh?
Just saying.
Love is not destroying this one.
You don't want to say Chiefs?
No loyalty.
Zero
Andy
loyalty.
Reid's
It's not too late to
old
change.
Andy Reid's old team. There you go.
There you go. I got
Ooh,
you.
Nice.
you brought that
You
back.
recovered.
Very nice.
I know how to deal with her.
You had a nice comeback.
Man,
Nice.
okay, so I have a question for you that we asked last week. Well, it's 2 questions. Super Bowl. Who's going to play in the Super Bowl? And
Who's
is
gonna
gonna
win?
Ooh. I mean, I think you're gonna see that Bills Ravens matchup again for sure. That can't be in the Super Bowl, but I mean, I'm taking the Eagles probably, and
So Eagles, Bills.
probably Eagles Bills. I'm gonna go Eagles,
I think
Bills.
I said Bills.
Yeah, we said Bills at the beginning.
I think we said Bills Lions.
I said
You
Lions.
said
Yeah.
Bills.
Yeah,
I said Lions.
Bills.
I said Lions.
Bucks,
Ravens.
actually.
Bills,
Yeah, you said
Bucks.
Bucks. Yeah. And I said.
They
Then
were.
you- then you
Nobody
gotta-
remembers
he said-
that Baker
I think
was
he said-
one play away.
You got to pick Tampa.
I said
against the
Lions,
Texans.
Ravens.
He had said Cowboys.
You,
And I was
you
like,
went Texans. You just picked Tampa to win the Super Bowl, and now you got to
You see the hate that I
I didn't
guess.
beat the Super Bowl team. That's what I'm
Something's not
saying.
adding up here. But
It's not adding up. I know.
I see the. You see the hate I get. They just
Yeah.
gotta cash in on
Cowboys.
that.
Cowboys. I'm like,
there's going to be a lot of bets on the Cowboys. I mean,
there always are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think they're
South
going to bring
America's
they're going to bring in a
team,
lot of
baby.
money.
I said South America's team.
He didn't get. He's like, why is that? He didn't get it. I'm like, isn't that?
Yeah. Go Cowboys, go.
Wow.
Wow, that was.
AJ.
How does a Latin dude racist? The fuck?
That's not shocker.
I call Cowboys. That's
Are
a
you-
Mexican.
AJ, are
Is
you a
that your
Cowboys
Mexican
fan?
accent?
Are you a Cowboys fan?
No.
Okay. Good.
No, Kelly is
Ellie, is that the white
That's
guy?
that dude.
the white guy.
Yeah, from
I
Dallas,
said that.
but he's from Dallas. So, all right, man. Well, thank you so much, Clay, for this. This is
Thanks,
very
Yeah,
fun.
Clay.
I appreciate
absolutely.
it.
Yeah, thanks for
Clay.
having me on.
Yes.
Clay, I promise I would never call you coon ass.
Yeah,
I've
same
never
thing.
ever.
Clay, coon ass.
I've never. You feel very safe over there,
If
don't
it
you?
slips, it slips.
Sculpt you, Clay Kunas.